Hey, yo, Shag Dogs here. Spinner Swallow Beer Review, no jammer. Doing Michelob Ultra. Beer Advocate gives this a 49. It's a light lager, but it's ranked 159 on Beer Advocate for light lagers. So that's pretty good, right? Better than a 1,000. I don't know how many's on there. Probably a lot. Anyhow, uh, yeah, 4.2% ABV. Brewed, brewed using the finest barley malt, select grains, all imported hops, and a pure cultured yeast strain. The special choice of grain combined with extended mashing process produces a smooth, refreshing beer with fewer carbohydrates. So that's the notes on it. And the special thing about this beer, I just recently did regular Michelob Light, which tastes way better than this, I believe. But special thing about this beer is 11 years ago, almost to the exact day this week, Shag Dog did the first beer review, the Spinner Swallow beer review with Michelob Ultra. Um, so it's been 11 years. This was the first beer jammer saying he's going to start a review channel, a website, a YouTube channel. He's going to review restaurants, hotels. And I just happened to start watching people do beer reviews at the same time. I said, well, crap, I'm going to do a beer review. I've been watching these guys do beer reviews. I'm going to try a beer review. And he goes, well, good. Yeah, get it. Send it video to me, and I'll put it on the YouTube channel. And this was the first beer, and I just held the camera, had the camera like this, poured the beer, had the camera, talked about it, tried to talk about it a little bit. It wasn't really a beer review at that point. And voila, Spinner Swallow Beer Review was born. 11 years later, here I am, doing the same beer. But in a bigger can, I think. Or I might have done a 24-ounce can at that time, too. This is 25 ounce, though, so. Uh, yeah, so, of course, this new channel, our original channel got canceled by YouTube back in July of 2020, the great year of 2020, the purge of 2020. So this one, so 2 years and 4 months we've been on this channel. Hasn't risen like our original channel did. Of course, Jammer took care of all the editing, uploading videos, did most of the commenting on other people's videos or replying. I replied to a couple, but I didn't do much. But he had a lot of time. Anyhow, here I am. Boils down to me doing it by myself most of the time now. I need to pay more attention to the channel. I mean, I know we don't have that many viewers or subscribers, but I gotta start commenting on other. That's how you get more viewers to your channel. You watch other beer reviewers and comment on their beer reviews, and occasionally some of them will watch yours and they'll subscribe. They might only watch it a couple times, but that's okay. But anyhow, let's go ahead and pour this. And I gotta remember to start looking at the camera because I'm looking at the big screen. All right, look at that beer. Nice frothy head. With a pinky head. Still hanging on there. Very light yellow. Very clear. Can't hardly see any bubbles. A little bit of bubbles in there, but not much. The smell is weird on this one. Even though they talk about the grains and hops, imported hops, and all that kind of stuff. Select grains, all imported hops, and pure cultured yeast strain. It does have a weird artificial smell to it compared to most other light beers, I would probably give the same thing to a Mill. I don't know about the Bud Select 55, but the Miller 64 too also has a similar corny artificial, probably the GMO maybe. A sweet artificial corn smell or something. Yeah. A little bit of yeasty. Anyhow, let's drink it, right? I got 25 ounces to drink. And then I got another 25-ounce can of something, so. Yeah. I can see probably why this overall gets 49. I probably gave this a higher grade at one time, but it is a little lackluster in flavor. Although they make up for it in the carbonation and the mouth fizziness feel, almost so you can't really taste. I mean, there's a weird sweetness in it. It's not like sweet, sugary sweet, but more of a corn syrupy sweet, I guess. A little bit of carbonation, fizziness. Maybe there's some sort of hop in there. It might have a 0.05 IBU. I don't know. It just isn't good. And I used to like this because it was refreshing. I lived in Florida. It was hot. I got off work, drank a couple of these after I got off work. Go sit on my back porch where it's like 85 degrees, but 95% humidity or something, Pretty refreshing. But up here in the great state of South Carolina, even though it did get a little cool in Florida this past month overnight, I see it did get down to the low 50s, maybe even high 40s a couple nights. It got down to the 20s here a couple nights. So, yeah. I'm just not a big fan of Michelob Ultra, and I had the Michelob Light the other couple weeks ago. This doesn't compare to it. This is like Michelob Light on crack or meth. Meth had Michelob Light. Yeah. Not very good at all. Wow. I think they might even cheapen this up over the last few years. Tastes horrible. It almost has a little bit of that, not quite like a seltzer, but that grainy taste of a seltzer. Not quite as bad as the seltzers, but a little bit of that, like a grainy cereal type taste in the seltzer. It has a little bit of this and that. Not nearly as much as the seltzers, but it's almost a watery, corny, grainy cereal type, but very light. And a light sweetness, which I'm thinking is a corn sweetness. I don't know how they get that many carbs in it. I don't know what the hell. Maybe it's just the barley malt, some select grains, imported hops, and water, and that little yeast strain they're talking about. Maybe that's all it is, but it's not much of all that, Just not as good as it used to be. Although my palate, I think, has grown tremendously over the last year. Because I think over the past previous 10 years, doing beer reviews, yeah, I did drink a lot of beers, but I did half of the beers mostly. Because me and Jam were split them, and I still drank a lot of adjunct beers. When I wasn't doing beer reviews, I was drinking a lot, and it was usually adjunct beers, Miller Lite, Mick Ultra, Yingling, Coors Light occasionally, all the time. I lived with somebody that drank a lot, and I drank a lot too. Now I don't even drink hardly when I don't do beer reviews. I'm not drinking, so I'm only drinking stuff like this if I do a beer review on it. Now I don't sit there and drink a whole 6-pack of Miller Lite or Budweiser or whatever it may be because I don't drink. I mean, I bought a 12-pack of Sam Adams Oktoberfest back in September. I still have like 5 of those. I did a review on one. I might even have 6 of those. I don't even know. I even got some of the Sam Adams summer pack from the summertime when I bought those to do a review on those. But needless to say, I probably should quit. Sorry, I'm tired. Gabbing a lot. I'm going to give this, this is probably the lowest score I ever gave this beer. But I'm going to give it a D, straight up D. A D and 3/4 of a swallow. It is probably really refreshing if it was hot. So I might I might have given it a C plus and a swallow, or a C and a swallow. Maybe not, because I don't know. But today it's a straight up D, 3/4 of a swallow. It's not really off putting, but it's not good. It tastes artificial. It almost tastes like a watered down seltzer almost, but with a more of a beer taste seltzer, but watered down. Oh well. And to all the girls that like seltzers, man, you're getting ripped off so bad. Even the guys that like seltzer, you know who you are. Drink something with a little more complexity. A beer, a real beer. Oh. Anyhow, yeah, so D and 3/4 of a swallow. I can't believe it. I went too long with this video. I gotta finish this beer. Sorry about that. Damn it. I think this is gonna be my last beer. I'll save that non-alcohol beer for next time. Whoa. That is really horrible. I gotta tell Jammer about this. I'm gonna have to text him, tell him how horrible this Mick Ultra was compared to that Michelob Light I did a few days ago. Well, that was about a week or 2 ago. And I finally got those videos uploaded, but I'm not posting them all today. So I posted one today, one for either later today or tomorrow, all through the next few days. 4 videos. So hopefully some of those are funny. I had to edit some stuff out because sometimes me and Jammer, we get on a subject and we go for like 15, 20 minutes on one subject, and you can't edit bits and pieces out of it because then no one knows. It's like, yeah, there's no way to edit those type. So a couple of them I just deleted the whole story. One I did piece, took the middle section out. So out of a 20-minute story, I took about 10 minutes out of it. So that saved us 10 minutes on a 30-minute video. So, or maybe not 10, maybe 6 or 7, but all right. Yeah, I decided to do 2 beer reviews today. I did the rugby jammer rugby. Decided to do the Oktoberfest, Genesee Oktoberfest, and I'm doing Mick Ultra that I bought before I bought that Mick. Anyhow, yeah. So yeah, I'm doing Mick Ultra, and it tastes horrible, man. And I'm saying how this is the first beer of the beer review when I first did my first solo beer review for the MYTRUREVU YouTube channel, which is no longer in existence. But yeah, so I have to tell everybody I'd text you to tell you how bad this one was. So there you go. You're in the video somewhat. All right. He probably won't reply, but if he does, I'll play it. Oh. Now, I like that side of the Michelob Ultra can. It looks nice. Blue. Love that blue. That side just looks a little too white. It's too whitish for me. There's your color lesson for today. Ponder on that. Leave a comment. All right. Just trying to finish this beer down. I'm at 27-minute mark. Not good because I have to edit this video down really bad. This one just the taste. I've been yapping a lot and it's made my stomach queasy. On an empty stomach, pretty much too. I ate something today, but it was like 4 or 5 hours ago. So All right, let's try to chug this down. I got all the beer and yep, all the beers in there. That didn't look good. Why is it? Okay, it's just didn't look right for a second. All right, cheers, all the Spitter Swallow Beer review fans, especially the ones that have been with us for just about the whole 11 years. Let's finish this beer. I usually don't take this long on solo beer reviews, but it is a 25-ounce can, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this video now. I'm not going to finish the beer because it's not taste too good. It's going to take me another 10 minutes to finish this crap. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the beer review. I'll be back next week to do some more. Hopefully get them all uploaded before Christmas. And I got to go buy some more beers next week too, so... All right, Shag Dog Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Michelob Ultra, I wouldn't recommend it. I'd recommend getting Michelob Light, if you want a really good tasting light beer compared to this. Get his older brother. And we'll see you in the next one. Shag Dog Spitter Swallow Beer Review.